this Super Sunday, and it is the start of India's silly season because you are going to see total non-stop action in 2026 with this becoming the starting point. India versus New Zealand, the first ODI is going to take place at Kotambi in Baroda, and Roko fever has gripped Baroda in a big way. Yesterday, they had a very intense practice session, both Rohit and Virat. The BCCI also shared videos wherein it was said, lights, camera, greatness. That is the way we are looking at it. And you saw the crowd swarming in when they had reached Baroda as well. I mean, look at the one visual in which fans are just swarming over Virat Kohli in Baroda, and Virat Kohli is visibly not that happy. And that is why when you look at it, well, that's the craze that they are both invited upon each other. So that's why Virat and Rohit are all set to continue their dominance in the ODI format. Remember, this will not have that much of importance when you look at it in July. That is when every single attention will be on these two people. So Virat Kohli is going to ensure that, yes, he sets Kotambi on fire along with Rohit Sharma. Both have been in great form, especially in the South Africa series. Rohit was in great form in the Australia series. So Australia and South Africa, the two teams that they had to do well, they did well there. New Zealand is just the last of it before the T20Is begin to take precedence from January 19th onwards. But then when you look at it, today is a very special day if you have to look at Virat Kohli as a father, because today is the birthday of his daughter Vamika, and if he manages to score a century or have a significant milestone, then I think you will see some special things being. Social media is just going to go berserk on this day, because if he scores a century, it will be his 85th century. And looking at the way how things are, 85th international run on Vamika's birthday, that is going to be really amazing in more ways than one. So lot of anticipation for this Baroda ODI that's taking place. Remember, India are playing in Baroda after a gap of nearly 15 years, because the last time they played, it wasn't in Kotambi, it was in a different venue altogether. There, Gautam Gambhir hit a century, and that's where India had a final whitewash of New Zealand at that stage. So 2010, 2011, that was the period in which they did it. So that's why, can they continue the dominance? Remember, India have not lost a bilateral series against New Zealand in India, ever. Will that change? Or will it continue? That's the way we are looking at it. So, India versus New Zealand, the first ODI is going to take place today in Kotambi. And all eyes will be on Virat and Rohit. Virat in particular, 85th century. Can he make it today on his daughter's birthday? That's one thing. Second, will Rohit and Virat set Kotambi on fire? It's a new pitch. We don't know how the new wicket will behave. It's going to be all. But if you look at it, it's kind of a high scoring venue. If you look at past matches that have taken place, I do remember there were some women's matches that took place there. It was high scoring indeed. So that's the way we are looking at it. Now, as far as the WPL is concerned, the Mumbai Indians managed to bounce back with a win against the Delhi Capitals. And as far as the other WPL matches are concerned, it was once again a good result when you look at it. UP Warriors was a Gujarat Giants. It was a close game indeed, but in the end, it was Phoebe Litchfield's knock which proved to be in vain, and that's why it was a very close encounter. You already seen two major encounters which were close in the WPL in the opening week itself. So, great start for the WPL in 2026 as far as things are concerned. Now, as far as other cricketing news is concerned, Babar Azam has continued to struggle in the Big Bash League for the Sydney Sixers. Will he do well with Steve Smith coming back into the side? That is another thing altogether. But yes, it's been a torrid time for Babar Azam, in particular in Australia. He's just not set the stage on fire in the BBL. And when you look at Pakistan's tour of Sri Lanka, even that is not helping with the game in Dambulla getting rained out. So yes, in a way, Pakistan's preparations not looking all that clear in more ways than one. So that is the other thing. Scott Boland, on the other hand, he was supposed to play in the Big Bash League, but now Boland, the Cricket Australia said that he has to be managed, and that is why he may not play for the Melbourne Stars in the Big Bash League this time around. Remember, his contract is going to end this year. Will he find a new BBL team next year? That we do not know. So Boland is definitely not going to be part of the BBL scheme of things. So let's see how that pans out at this stage. Then, as far as other sporting events are concerned, as we know, that in the Malaysia Open, PV Sindhu lost, and that's why India's challenge ended. But we now can say that An Seong, who's one of the best players in the world currently, she's managed to win the Malaysia Open tournament as well. So that is the one great start that An Seong has had in 2026. Then, as far as the Women's Hockey India League is concerned, Delhi SG Pipers have managed to win the title for the very first time, and that is a great news when you look at it. Delhi SG Pipers are the team that have managed to win the Women's Hockey India League at this stage. Then, as far as the chess event is concerned, the Tata Steel chess event in Kolkata, Arjun Erigaisi has really set the stage on fire. He beat Volodar Murzin, the former world rapid champion. He then managed to beat Vishwanathan Anand, and then he managed to ensure that he was on a roll. But he's just half a point behind Wesley So. Wesley So was in top form in the second half of the Blitz event, and that is why Arjun Erigaisi won 5 games, but then after that he had a bit of a dip, and that's why he's just half a point behind Wesley So in the Tata Steel Masters. Remember, he finished 3rd in the rapid event. Here he would be wanting to ensure that he wins the Blitz event as well. So that's one thing which Arjun Erigaisi is. He's anyway your top ranked player in all formats when you look at Indian chess at this stage. So can Arjun Erigaisi deliver today? That we have to keep an eye out at this point in time. So these are the latest sporting events that's doing the rounds, and when you look at T20 leagues, SA20, Ryan Rickleton is in top form for MI Cape Town. So that's why Rickleton really is ensuring that he's in form in the IPL. But then remember, when he came to India in that series, he just didn't do well at all. So Ryan Rickleton is making a comeback with good knocks in the SA20 at this point in time. So that is the way we are looking at it. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this morning wrap. Subscribe to Sports Today, and remember, today is the India versus New Zealand series. We'll be back at 1 o'clock for the toss. And any development, Ankush Mathur, about Bangladesh stance? No development as of yet. BCCI, I mean, when you look at it, the ICC haven't responded yet. Let's see, but I think they'll be firm. If they shift the games to Sri Lanka, it'll be a logistical nightmare. How will you ensure that with just less than a month to go, how will you shift everything? That's the major problem that you're looking at. So plenty of sporting action coming up. You also have the India Open badminton tournament that's starting from day after tomorrow. You'll also have this wrestling league that is going to take place, the new wrestling league that's been revived after 5 years. So plenty of sporting action to keep you all interested. So bye bye, folks. See you soon.